Hey friends, it's Lydia here with Paint and Create with Lydia on my YouTube channel. Welcome. Today I'm making a easy little project with one of these bottle caps from the Dollar Tree. Okay, $1.25. So let me cut that off. Just something very simple. You've probably seen them made before. So it comes with these little tabs, but I don't like the way they look, So I am just going to see if I can peel them off. Okay, if not, we're going to cut it. And then I'm just going to make a knot. Okay, I'd rather have a knot. You could put the knot towards the back too if you like. So I'm just going to make a knot and then cut the excess off. Same thing with this one. It is going to make that little tie a little bit shorter. But, that's okay. This could be a little ornament on the tree, or you could actually just kind of lean it up against something, okay? So there we go. Now we have the two little knots. This one came out a little bigger, and let's see if I can trim it down a little more. Okay. There we go. Since this is metal, I think I'm going to use some Mod Podge to put my first layer. I'm not going to put too much, and you can move these out of the way. I could have just kept it off for now. That might have been wiser, but you know how that goes when we're crafting. What is everyone doing today? Today's Friday, November, 6th, 7th, not quite sure. That's what happens when you're retired. Believe me, I have plenty of appointments with my mom and stuff for her doctors and all kinds of insurance things. But, I just don't always know the date. So I figured I would come on here. I'm just putting like a light coat. And like I said, I could have, before I made the knot, I could have just pulled that off, okay? That would have been smarter. So if you're going to do something like this, I would suggest you, and I'm getting it vertical like this into these little grooves, but I would suggest that you remove your little string here, that little jute rope. You could always replace it with any jute rope that you might want. Okay, I'm just trying to put a little layer here because when you paint on metal, it tends to chip. So this helps, but the only thing with this, putting Mod Podge, if you put glue and water, you could end up with a chippy look. But you know what? It's a cookie, right? I am going to make, I didn't tell you what I was going to make. I'm going to make a gingerbread cookie face, okay? So it's okay if it crackles a little bit. Let me just dry it because it is a cookie. And you know what? I know when I make cookies, my cookies sometimes crack a little bit. So I'm not a professional baker. So yeah, I have imperfections. So that would be okay. Unless it crackles a lot. But you know what? This will be an experiment. Another thing you can use, I think it's that Stick Fast. I thought I had it. I don't see it. So can't use that. But I believe that does the same thing as to paint on glass. Okay, I think that's good. And now I'm going to get some white. And I'm going to use my apple barrel. No, is that what I wanted? No, hold on. I think I want, I don't have it in white, do I? Oh, this color's okay. Yeah, I'm going to use a chalk paint, okay? Because that tends to stick a little better. Ooh, all right. That's not coming off. So, good little trick here is when you're either the glue bottles or your paint bottles, I don't always clean them that well, so you can use your heat tool. Usually, there we go. There we go. Now I'm going to use the same brush. And you could pour that on a plate, but I don't have much space here. And again, I'm going to move that out of the way a little bit. There we go. And just paint a layer on here, but the chalk paint is a little thicker than regular acrylic paint. So that's why, oops, I'm going with this. And this is an old one. I do need to buy another container of the chalk paint. And this one's not, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, Lydia. Why am I painting it white? Guys, what color is gingerbread? Oh, I got distracted. Okay, that's okay. It might stick better to this than the Mod Podge. We'll see. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have a mess here. I have a feeling I'm going to get crackling with all kinds of colors now. I can't believe I just did this. And while I am doing a video. Okay, might as well continue. Okay, yeah, that stuff happens. Oh, well, hopefully your day is being a little more productive than this one. I was feeling a little lazy, so I'm like, I don't want to clean. I don't want to do anything. Oh, I have lots of stuff to sell. I really should be selling it. So I'm going to open up some browns. And I have a milk chocolate. And I also have this one, teddy bear. And I'm just going to remove some of this clump of paint I have on here. And let's dry this up a little bit. Let's see if it's going to crackle. Maybe not. Okay. All right, I'm just going to mix, I think, both colors. I don't know what color I want. That's a good color. I think that's actually a very good color for a cookie, right? A gingerbread cookie? I think so. Let me get a big brush. And I am so bad I have dirty, dirty water here. Okay, so we'll go around like this. And it might take 2 coats. But I think that's a good color. I had another brown, but I think this is perfect. Okay, so now we are just going to paint this up like this. Now, if you don't have one of these little plates, you could use just one of those little wooden, you know, the little wood slices. Do I have one here? Yeah, like this, you know, but a little bigger maybe. So you can use other things. I may have to just use a new piece of string there, jute, because I'm not being very neat around it. Okay, just going back to try to get, like I said, it's probably going to take 2 coats. And I might have put too much paint. Something's wrong with my brush, it's streaking. Okay. All right, we'll start like that and we will dry it. This is a quick project, I hope. You can make a snowman face. So cute. But I am deciding to make a little gingerbread face. I want to make one out of fabric too, like a little stuffy. I like making stuffies. Have you made any stuffies? Have you made any gingerbread men this year for the holidays? I don't know if I've ever baked one, to tell you the truth. Maybe years ago when my kids were little, but I can't remember. Put a little too much paint, so it's taking a while to dry. You're better off 2 thin coats. That's what I tell my painters. I'm also on Facebook, and my name there is Paint Party with Lydia. I do teach paint parties. So if you're not following me on Facebook, I would love a follow there. If you're not subscribing to me here on YouTube, I would love to have a like, and if you could subscribe. Right now I'm just doing little like short videos. Soon I'll be doing some live videos. And it took me a while. I've been on Facebook for a while, but it took me a while, let's see, to come on YouTube. Don't know why. It just intimidated me. Okay, let me add a little more because it's not, I don't have great coverage here. So I'm going to go back up like this on my sides. I may have to cut those off and There we go. And we can dry this up. That looks a little better. Okay. And I'm getting stuck. Okay. Oops. Must have had some glue there. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I may have to cut these off because I got it dirty. The best thing is to, I can use it for something else. And now I can paint a little better around it. Oop, oh, careful. Oops, and I just put my brush in water. Hold on. I'll cover that up. And let's see, I'm gonna get a little more paint here and just try to dab that up. Again, that probably will be covered. But there we go. Okay, let's do a little more. And I can see my brush strokes. I'm not too happy with that. I think as the first layer I went on kind of heavy. You could even put a brown piece of felt in there and then decorate. That would be cute too. So there's many ways you can do this. Even the cheeks, I'm gonna add some cheeks. You could always take pink pieces of felt and decorate it that way. I'm just deciding to paint it all. Been searching for all my supplies. Okay. So yeah, you can, ouch, and it gets hot. Careful, it gets hot. So see, there's a little bit of, but you know, it's a cookie and you see batters, you know, it's okay, right? It's okay. You see batter stuff. It's not perfect. All right, now what? Now we are going to, let's see where I want the eyes. I'm going to have a little bow here. And then I'm going to put rickrack, okay? If you don't have rickrack, that's okay. If you have any puffy paint, you could always do the little, you know, that little frosting area with that. I happen to have a pink one, and it's like pink and silverish. It's so cute. So I may, and I'm going to start here because this is where my bow is going to be, up here somewhere. So that way, I'm just going to go around to get a measurement like this, more or less. Then I'll cut it a little bigger. Okay, I think if I cut here, I'll be good. I wish I had more of this. I didn't have the white rickrack. So we're using the pink. I think it'd be cute because his cheeks will be pink. All right, now I'm getting my glue tool ready. And like I said, I think his bow might be right around here. So I'm going to start the rickrack. Make sure I have the, I don't think, oh, does it matter? Yeah, I think this is a little more, a little thicker. Oops, and what was I doing? I was starting to put it way up high. Okay. And you don't want to cover where your twine's going to go, okay? So just putting this around. I think this is going to turn out cute. Again, you could use puffy paint. If you don't have puffy paint, you can just use regular white paint, okay? Whatever color paint you want, red. Remember, it's your project. It does not have to look just like mine. But I remembered I had this, and I've been saving it for a project. I hope I can use this also on when I make my stuffy, my fabric project. I want to use this on there. So I'm just going around like this. And then I'm going to end it right here. And I'm going to go a little bit over that one like that. And then I can cut it. Okay. There we go. And then access a little bit. Okay. So that's where the bow's going to go. So it does not have to look perfect. Unless I got some glue up here. Okay, we can wait till that dries a little. Okay, the bow will cover that, all right? So I have my little holes up here. So that's where my little, string is going to go, okay? My twine or whatever ribbon I decide to use. Here we go. There, I think that's cute. Now I'm going to do the cheeks first. A lot of my brushes, let's use this one. A lot of my stencil brushes are in water. So I'm going to, let's see. Okay, so the bow will go here, more or less. Okay, the bow's going to go here. So the eyes might go here, and the little cheeks will probably go here. So that's what I'm aiming at. I'm going to leave my finger there. And I'm going to use pink, a bright pink. It is carousel pink. I'm going to pour some out. Now, that might be a little bright, so I might add a little bit. Let's see if I remember. Leave that there. I'll remember. Of a lighter pink. This one is, and I covered it. I covered it because the bottle broke. The bottle bottom was broken. So, a lighter pink. Okay, you can even add white. Okay, and now I'm just going to I'm going to mix the two with this first. Okay, and I'm going to dab it in here, and then dab most of it off, okay? There we go. All right, like I said, the bow's going here. The two little eyes are going here. Oop, that's okay. I'll cover that with and the cheeks will probably go here. That's one cheek. And one eye, and maybe a cheek over here. Trying to make them the same size. Okay, might need 2 coats. So we'll let that dry. And let's see, don't put it in the water, okay? We're going to probably redo it again. And we could use a brush. Let me see if I have a fine liner. No, I have a big liner. Some of my brushes are not with me. Okay. So I do paint parties and they end up all over the place. I'm going to take a little black. Pour some black here. And we're going to do the eyes. Now, you could do the eyes with the back of your brush. I wonder if I should do that. Let's just go like this, okay? I'm going to make little circles. If you're worried about that, you can always take, one of these sponge brushes, and you can use the back and dot your eye like that, okay? You could do that. You could also take the back of your paintbrush, and depending on the size eye you want, you use the back of your paintbrush. You dip it into the paint, and then you dab it, or you can even swirl it around, okay? I might have to go back to that method, too, if I don't get mine nice and even. So there's a few ways you can make your eyes. You could even just make them with a permanent marker or a paint pen. All right, so I got this one, and then we're going to go here. So many ways, okay, if you're not comfortable with a paintbrush. There we go. And I may end up using, that's about the size I want. I'm just going to do this, okay, with my sponge brush. And I'm going to dab it and just swirl it a little. Dab it and swirl, okay? That's what you would do. Just to get that a little more even. And sometimes one will come out a little bigger than the other. And you know what? Look in the mirror. I think we all have one eye bigger than the other, especially as we get older, which I didn't realize, but that happens because as our eyesight starts to go, we actually compensate. And one eye ends up being a little larger than the other. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, I am going to get a little bit more of that pink. And this time I might just dab it. I don't want to rub it because I'm afraid I could wipe off, since it's metal, I'm afraid I could wipe off all that paint, okay? And I like the dabbed look. It looks kind of more, I don't know, like a powdery or puffy. like that. Okay, so it's not all perfect all around. There. I think that's cute so far. And for the little, I'm going to put eyelashes on her. Or him. 3 little eyelashes. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3. And let me fix these a little. Okay, that's good. And I don't know if I do that little line there. I don't know. I'll let that go for now. I might put a white, maybe a puffy, maybe after I put a white, with the puffy paint, a little white dot. Okay, I like doing the little white dots. Okay, now we need black for the mouth. And I thought I had taken another brush out here. Okay, let's try that. A little bit of black. And we're just going to make a little squiggle. Okay, it's okay if it doesn't come out perfect. Oops, I had a little something hanging here. And you can go over it like that. And my brush, I think, has a little fray mark. You can see it's going outside the area a little bit. So I am making it thicker. There. Cute. Very cute. I'm going to add a little more black there. Okay. That eye is still getting dry, so let's dry it up a little bit more. Just something simple from, you know, a little bottle cap. Also, if you have the jar, you know, the jar lids, the metal jar lids. If you have like the jar lids, you can also do that on the inside or on top. Up to you. Okay, let's try it a little more. Whoops, I got distracted. Let's do a little more. The eye still has a little bit. It's going to be real dry for the next part. Okay. Well, not the next part. I'm going to let it dry a little more. So, we have options. And I thought I brought them here. Uh-oh. Where's my ribbons? I had ribbons here, guys. You can use any ribbons, okay? I have gold ribbons, silver. You could use fabric pieces. This is always cute. But I had, like, where'd they go? Ah. How about this one? All right, we'll use the, oh, here they are. I have this. One must have fallen. Okay, I have like red. I had black. I had black on top of this one. Oh, here it is. It fell. Nope. That's the red and green. All right, so you can use ribbon like this or you can use fabric. I don't know if that's too much red with a pink. Red and green. I think red and green's cute, right? And then I have just plain red. I'm liking the red and green. And you could make a bow. Or I can make a messy bow. So, decisions. And sometimes I can't decide. So, we could just make a little bow. You know, tie it and put it here. I think we'll do that. Okay, I think we're going to do that. So, actually, I can use the tie. I want something thinner, though. I want a thinner one. Here we go. Okay. So let me cut the excess off. There we go. Put that away. All right. So I just made like the, what do you call it? The cancer bow. Like this. Like that. Like that. I just kind of want them both the same size, okay? Like that, like that. I'm going to pinch the middle. If you have a better way of making bows, go right ahead. Oops. You kind of crisscross it, right? You're not doing too much. Whoops. Like that. And like that. Okay. And now I'm going to hold it and kind of pinch it. Oops, that's because I don't want to use all this. Look at me, I'm being cheap. I don't want to use this whole thing of twine. I like to save stuff. I don't like to waste. Whether it's food or what, I was raised, you don't waste things. So, as you can see, I always use just a little bit of paint. You know, some people just pour it on their plate. That's fine if that's you, but it's not me. Okay. So, all right, and now I'm going to cut a little bit off and a little bit off there. And I might even cut it more. Okay, so now we have this little bow. And obviously, I'm going to have to trim it down. And that'll go here, something like that. That is cute. And let's cut him a little more. Whoops. Okay, that will go here. But before I glue that on, we have a few more little steps. I will have to get new twine. And, uh-oh. That's going to be too short. My twine is a little thicker or too thin. So, this might be tricky. I do have... Hold on. This might be cute too. I do have kitchen twine like this. I think that would be cute because it looks like the, I don't know. But we don't need that yet. I'll figure it out, okay? All right, so much for a quick craft. All right, so we have this done. Again, it's not perfect. You know, it's got some bumps and stuff, but, you know, it's going to be from a distance. You see that from a distance. So another thing I want to do, I have, instead of doing the Mod Podge and then putting glitter on it, okay, I'm going to, I think, brush this on. And like I said, I'm out of my brushes. How about this one? Okay, this one's kind of small, but it's a clean one. Okay, so I'm just going to go around here because I didn't want too much glitter, but I think this will cover like a little lighter. But yeah, it will still be like shiny, iridescent type look. So just putting it around. This would be cute to do with the kids. If you have seniors, I actually do paint parties with my seniors or craft parties. We don't always paint. We do crafts like this too. And I actually do have one that I'm going to use these little, to me they look like little cupcake things or pie plates, but they're actually, what do they call them? I forget what they call them. Oh my gosh. I said it before, guys, right? I said it before. You guys know. To me, it looks like a pie plate or something, but... Okay, totally went blank. Okay. And I can also add a little glitter up here. What are they called? Not jar things. What are they called? Oh my gosh. How we forget our lives. I'm telling you, we lose things, we forget our minds, we go blank, all that good stuff when we're alive. Okay, here it is. I was going to say, now I just lost the paint. Okay, there we go. A little more. Bottle caps. Bottle cap thing, right? A bottle cap. That's it. Hey, I'm not senile yet. It came to me a little slow, but I did get it. I did get it. Make sure you comment. Let me know if you like this. Just something quick and easy. Okay, so I think it needs a little bit more. Get a little more. Seems like he has less on his face here. Now, if you didn't want the eyes to get this, you know, you could avoid the eyes. Okay, cute. I think it's cute. We can dry that up again. And it's got a little glitter. But not as much as if I dropped, like, you know, glitter on it. That would, I think, be too much. Unless you really like that look. I could have done it just around the edge with a lot of glitter. That might be cute. And I'm thinking. Now I'm thinking. It shows a little glitter. Okay. So now we can put this up here. And we'll get our glue tool. Okay, if you feel more comfortable using some other glue, you can also use that. I think that's cute. Now I'm going to use the puffy paint, and we're just about done. We're going to use the puffy paint. I'm just trying it out here. Okay. Whoops. To make a little dot here on the cheek and a little dot here on the cheek. You could just use regular paint. And I want to make a little dot on the eye. And another little dot on the eye. Oops. This is what happens. It gets bigger. Everything's fixable. Everything's fixable. Try that again. Okay, not very happy with that, but you can kind of shape it up. There. Okay, I think that's cute. A quick dry, but it's going to take a little longer for that to dry. I'm wondering if I should add a lot more glitter on the sides. This is what we have. The little puffy paint will take a long time to dry. And let's see if I like this. We're going to put the little string through here. That little opening. Whoops. Hold on. Should go through. Goodness. And I may have to do a few little knots because this twine is a lot thinner than the other one. Moving it up so the two knots are the same. How's that work? Oops, not good, lid. Try that again. Oh my goodness. Something so easy. Something so easy. Okay, I'm sure you've all been through this. How about one more knot? I could always glue it on there too, okay, to make sure it's not going to fall off when it's hanging on the tree. There we go. So this time, I'm going to put a little dab of glue on my knot. Let me just get it closer. Okay, a little dab of glue there. And now we can pull the knot. There we go. Same thing on this end. In the meantime, I would have everything done before you use your puffy paint. Okay, oops, see? Because that almost ruined that. And let's see, I don't want this. I cut too much, right? Yeah, I cut too much. So we're going to put a knot down here more. So now I know it needs 3 knots. 1, we have 2, and 1 more. 1 more. Yeah, right near those. Okay. And again. Right over here, I'm going to put a little glue. There we go. And I'm going to cut the excess here like that. Okay, so we're not quite done yet because I think I'm going to put a little jingle bell here. Now you could put a little bit of green I do have these, but I think that would be too big on his head. I think a little jingle bell. You could put greenery, and this, we'll cut this a tad bit down. And we'll put the jingle bell, because that reminds me of Christmas. There we go. And I think it is cute. Now you can also put a little more glue on this side. And same thing here. Uh-oh, I hope I'm not smudging it. No. Phew. Phew, phew, phew. There. Okay, just like that, so it doesn't pull through. What do you think? I think it's cute. Right? I think it's cute. Oops. How'd that stick on here? Oh, that's the thing. All right, that's okay. That's my knot. Cut it down a little. There we go. How cute is that? Did I miss anything? Okay, now I don't know if I should put more glitter here. What do you think? I think I may, because I didn't want too much on his face. So I have two kinds of glitter here. I have this glitter, extra fine glitter. Kind of reminds me of diamond dust. This one might be too much. I don't know. All right, so we need Mod Podge again. Why not? If you can stick with me a little longer, I hope you're thinking the same thing. If you like it like this, just leave it as is. And oh boy, look at my brush. Full of pink. And my scissor. Okay, neat. I am not. Okay, let's see. So first we'll start with the Mod Podge. And we're going to put it here. Oops, get it a little bit on the, again, the side before. I think I'm doing everything backwards today. Because sometimes, you don't know exactly what you're doing until, like, you see it come to life. And then you're like, oh, I could do this. I could add that, right? So it's okay. You work around it. But let's say I was making another one. I would know my steps a little better, right? And you can learn from me. All right, so before I put the bow, this would be a good time to put this on. But actually, I don't want it behind the bow, because then it would be harder for it to stick anyway. So it's all good. It's all good. Now I have to decide. I got to decide which one I want. This is going to be very thick. And if I'm smart, I have something else I can put underneath. Okay, this is some other patterns I've been working on. There we go. I did that on a live the other day. Okay, so let's see. And maybe the big one to stand out. Why not? Why not? Let's try it. Cute. Oh, I like that. I'm glad I went with this. Adding extra glitter. Glad I added extra glitter because I think it really brings it to life. It was lacking something. It was cute, but it was lacking something. A little something, something. And by adding this, it kind of defined it and outlined it a little bit, Okay, let me cover this up because I am known to be very messy. Okay, and you could always, any extra that's on here, you could wipe, shouldn't be too much. There we go. Oh, I think that's cute. And once it dries, we can put a little more. And you can always just kind of, touch it down, pat it down so it can stick. Oh, this glitter feels so fine, like smooth. You can always add a little more Mod Podge. There you go. I think it looks really cute now. And I did smudge a little bit of that eye. Oh my goodness, Lydia. I did smudge a little bit on my eyes. Well, I don't know if I can fix it. No, I kind of did because my brushes very dirty. Oh, looks like I have a little touch-up to do. Are you kidding? Oh, no, that's... Oh, good. That's just the extra. Okay, not bad. There we go. And now I save this to pour it back in to my little jar. Cute, right? Cute. All right, guys. Hope you try it. Let me know. Let me know if you're going to try it. Thanks. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye. Paint and Create with Lydia. Bye.